FilOil Cup's about to get really exciting in the quarterfinals. You have San Beda versus CSB, you have Ateneo versus FEU, LaSalle versus Baste, and NU versus UST. Now, these are all really good teams in their own right, but you know, we want to kind of crystal ball what's going to happen in each of these matchups. First one up on the table is San Beda versus CSB. Does anyone still want to give CSB
Trina is a big fan of CSB.
Diba,
so Trina, go ahead.
I'm not a very big. I'm just saying that they have the heart. They want to win, and they've proven that fighting tooth and nail for their position now, getting 4th seed to be able to go against San Beda. So I think that they deserve somewhat of a, hey, they're playing. Hey, CSB's gonna play San Beda. You can't just like, yeah, it could be given that San Beda's gonna win because there's such a powerhouse team. But the thing is, you cannot forget about the heart of CSB.
I think this is going to be a great game. Kahit na sabihin mo San Beda's at the top of the standings, tapos yung Benid medyo nasa baba sila. But one thing we all have to consider is CSB has their backs against the wall, so they're gonna do everything.
Nothing to lose
exactly.
na talaga.
Nothing to lose sila.
Nowhere.
And San Beda has everything to lose.
Yes.
So
Nowhere to go but up yung CSB. The thing is, I think the one big factor here is Bartolo, Robert. Kasi kailangan niyang, he needs to be able to take care of Adiogan, diba? Who's very athletic, who does everything, who can, you know, parang he's so athletic.
He eats
and
other
he
centers for
exactly, that's what he does. So I think Bartolo has to realize that this is a big game for him. It really relies on how he does.
How about the Ateneo FEU matchup? This one could be a little closer than that previous game. Who are you guys for? Is there a case? Does anyone see FEU taking it over Ateneo?
Ay, how ba? Good matchup. Well, we've seen this matchup the past year sa UAP and every year. Well, pag yung nagmamatter na yung game, palagi Ateneo na nanalo. Pero pagka eliminations na nanalo FEU. So, I'm hoping na manalo FEU. Hindi, wag na pala. Sana manalo Ateneo dito. Pero pagdating ng UAP, gusto kong manalo ang FEU.
Well, it's just about the backcourt again. I mean, the combination of Romeo and Garcia will carry the load for FEU. But interesting to note, since there's no more Montfort, there's no more Kirklong for Ateneo, who's gonna take the job of guarding these two perimeter guys? Can Chongson do the job on Romeo?
Probably see Oping.
Yeah.
Oping
Will
or
they have to move Oping down? Elorde, maybe Gonzaga. Who's gonna check these two guys? If they can't check them, they're in trouble. If they can check them, then it might be the same thing we've seen in the finals.
But what's a big factor also here is si Greg Slaughter. Is he going to play on Wednesday or not? Kung nandun si Greg, sa malaking chance na Ateneo mananalo. But if Greg's not there, I mean, the big guys of FEU can really dominate. And sino ba yung new player nila? Si
Hargrove. And RV Bringas, who transferred from DLSU.
Okay, the thing is, you must not forget that I don't want to remind you guys again that Ateneo lost to LaSalle. But the fact that they lost will give the excitement to the next game that they don't want to lose.
The poor table.
I'm sorry. Pero yeah, but you know what I mean. You know, they lost. They're coming from a loss and hoping that Greg Slaughter will play. They will come back with vengeance.
Pero FEU, iniisip rin nila na kaya ng LaSalle.
Kaya rin naman. Hindi rin sa magpapatalo
Hindi naman
sa
babae
LaSalle.
yung Ateneo na they will just let it go like that. Of course not.
You can't underestimate
So,
FEU lang. Kahit na sabihin mo, tinalo namin yan sa finals, kahit na sabihin mo wala na si Aldrich Ramos, wala na si Kawaling, wala na yung si Nondu. You still have players who can still make Ateneo pay.
Okay.
You have Bringas, you have Hargrove, you still have your stellar backcourt. So it's still going to be a handful for Ateneo. Next game in the quarterfinals is LaSalle versus Baste.
Goodbye, LaSalle. They lost. So I think Baste will take this one. I'm 90% sure. Well, pwede sila makamatch up kay Ian Sangalang with Norbert Torres, pero who's going to guard Calvin Abueva?
Parang on raw talent alone, it looks like everything's in favor of Baste.
But if LaSalle plays really good defense, I mean, makatrap sila and stuff. So
Mahal mo, they got their excitement or they got their confidence from the winning against Ateneo.
Kaya nila Ateneo, kaya nila Baste. Baka ganun.
Malay mo,
I still really want to see that Abueva versus Geronte matchup because
if everyone's
gonna say, oh, Geronteng is the savior of LaSalle. They might
We'll
get
see
a
now.
really rude
Yes.
reality check
Against
when...
isa sa mga pinakamagulang na players
Exactly.
talaga sa NCAA.
So that would be
Makatapat siya
fun.
ng Kapampangan, yari siya.
And our last quarterfinal game is UST versus NU.
Mhm.
Now, we just talked about how good NU is. Is anyone giving UST a chance in this one?
I think, there's a chance. Kareem Abdul and Emmanuel Embe basically cancel each other out. And then you have the Jeric Fortuna, Jeric Tank backcourt basically canceling out the points production of Bobby Ray Parks. So that basically makes it Aljon Mariano and the rest of the UST bench versus the NU bench of Mark de Guzman and all the other people.
Javelina, everyone else.
And if you look at it, secretly, Mariano has been their best player this summer. 15 points per game. He's their leading scorer. A very versatile guy, can hit from inside, outside.
Right.
I think he basically takes the matchup in favor over de Guzman. So they have a really strong chance, I think. But you really like NU, so...
Oh, I don't know if it's really just... Wouldn't say I'm a bandwagon fan. Pero I'm a fan of Bobby Ray Parks.
Aminin mo.
Hey,
Bandwagon lang.
Parang nakikita mo siya if you can hit those long twos, if you can get in the lane at will. Parang you wanna see the guy succeed. And as much as I like UST as a team, I like how Kareem
How they're
Abdul's
fighting,
gotten
yeah.
better this
Fortuna.
year.
Yes.
I have, as much as I've seen Jeric Fortuna improve like through all the years of the UAAP. Parang, ito bata, let's see what he can do against largely veteran team.
I think Jeric Fortuna's gonna have a very big game sa Wednesday, and Jeric, ikaw na bahala sa akin. Huwag mo ko papayaan. Napayaan ako kay Teng, so Fortuna, huwag mo. Tandaan mo yung mga tinuro ko sa'yo sa Zubin.
The thing is, UST has a deeper bench, as you guys said. Wala pa, you haven't even talked about Clark Batista and
that's
Kevin
true.
Fair, diba? So, I think
Is,
I wouldn't-
Wait, I have a question. Is Clark Bautista suspended?
Why?
He was
Why?
thrown out the last
Oh, that's a good point.
Good
against
point.
UP.
But still, UST has a lot of other shooters,
Yeah.
even if you don't have Bautista there. Parang with Bautista, without Bautista, okay lang. Pwede na. Pwede
I
na.
think I'd like to say that UST will fight and will give a good fight for NU, and it will not be a blowout game.
Just like the games in the UAP before, ang dami nilang close games and exciting.
Pero walang nagko-call. Oh, let's take a vote. Ateneo, San Beda, CSB. All in favor San Beda, raise your hands.
CSB.
San Beda.
Ako CSB.
Ateneo, FEU. Ateneo.
Ateneo.
Ateneo. LaSalle, Baste. Baste. Okay. NU, UST, the most contentious one we have on the table. NU. Come on! Okay.
Crank up the bandwagon!
Oh,
Yeah!
yeah.
Well, I'm 50-50. I really
Pwede
think
na.
so.
Wait, I'll take that.
Yeah.
You'll take half of her.
Yeah.
We'll
Kasi
see.
I really want UST.
I'll take UST plus 5.
UST plus 5.
May odds.
We'll see. Malapit na. Wednesday, magkakalaman. We'll see you all in the finals.
See you on
Semi-finals.
Guys there.
Okay.